Yo Ghana adeshima me mamo ajo esamamu akwaba ediba eye ene dwumedie so eye the sit show ene numre so yede ebremu ewo eye Kencity Media eye na two television so ena monigu ene enumre na sene ade bia eye no yede nsempa ene ebremu ewo sa dwumedie we so sane se ye kanu se yebu mu papa nti yemetra no mu ntwantro nti ahade no kura trodo adwada ene wukwada bia wo pebe bia wo bete nsempa ene nsemu a ema Ghana etumpon nsemu a ebema ye nyina ye besom ye se wonsom woni nipa na Ghana etumpon a na chese ode wo fidie no beto eye na 2 TV particularly for the show a your friend the sit show musumfo Ohene Amoako dodo na frame the flag bearer ene numre so medi dwumedie eho chiame nsemu a epe apie o my Ghana mu na wotwi mu de bebre kwa na ebrenti no eya yeyi baako mienu miensa bi na ye de yapanfo aba na omoso amabedo nsemnum asuko ede ama memene woni yehunia ekoso wo o my Ghana mu maka se bato bredie edua ya mayate ase se edu sa brewe a asemu a obeka ama atonipa akoma so ama na adwene adane ato abama se ye nukro se ye ndro na eye ya manyofo yi omo eka sene amunim no ya mampani dada John Dramani Mahama sano omo ayete ase nanso yani abre se Ghana man ye bechichire ama na asi ho eno nti ye ma amanfo mfa eye etro ene nada de abrobro fe no propaganda no eye fita kra na ya painting black wan hwe ya obeji edi ti abato mremu yi eze se memene ye ma yeni eda ho eye papa nyesa obi de 6 ebedane ye 9 ene numrei me guest agi edwa na asamba ko bi ene ha me ampese menemu atwetwesa nkomoyi sima beye 2 minutes 3 minutes aban se wabone ho modern pa accrete jobs beye 2 million jobs eno de senior omode information ni buy na che se eye snit eye adwumaku aban adwumaku efe no snit ena de figures ni buy eno ye easy ema aban etumi calculate san se wutua snit contribution ni dia na che se wo ye adwuma ne sa na ye bisa se the informal sector na omo ye ntua snit ene ho other tax emom no aban eye den na o capture sa information ni nyina se usha Ghana ye part of ECOWAS enu ntino ECOWAS so boa hwe akoniase nyina so se ye bema eye ECOWAS mabia se wo free Ghana obetumi akodi dwa ewo any other ECOWAS country wo abra ho emmasema na se bibia ensie nanso ye bisa ye ho se ade efe no fashion industry uhwe atade ya mehye ya importo emfie bruchamba ye pamono wo Ghana haya ebia material no na efiri ebruchiri nanso ye wo tailor for designers for wo mo pam ntade ohwe ne amehye ya efe pa onka kra mia meka na many companies anase adwumakuo ankwankwa adwumakuo beye enkono na adi nkomo eye 1 month ni na mi bisa wo mo se aso wo mo aboa wo mo pam ntade no wo mo firi hi orofo anza menyaye no mere ho kakra na mutie emu miensa adwumakuo na ye company owners omo ewo sa fashion business anase companies senia omo pam ntade yi bi ba ko se anase miensa se omo wo workers be 6 na sa workers 6 na omo wo de ye tailor for 6 a omo ma omo pam ntade no emu enan efi other West Africa countries emu mienu pe na ye Ghana for eye sa 3 companies no omo pempam omo ye very popular o Ghana ha me pese mebo mu dintra emu miensa womo se omo dwumafo na omo ne omo adwuma fo na omo ne omo ye adwuma no eye nsia obia se o 6 workers eye tailors emu mienu pe na eye Ghana for na che se miensa no wuka omo numbers ni bomo is almost 18 out of 18 no Ghana for eye sa adwuma ni bi eye nsia na womo omaka no eye 6 na aka no womo workers be 10 and above womo nyina no eye enkrofo a free tailors a free other West Africa countries now omo ye adwuma no eye be 90%. Na je say Ghana fo a sa fashion industry no kura no anka yefo ema memene wo senke ye betumi aye no eno so ya trase ama eye foreigners take over the fashion industry. Nanka me pese me ne penimu bi di nkomo no oye very popular Ghana apa opempam entade ni amese kura ono na opam ye nanka obema yen rundown but ne number no go through hakakra question ne say eba ne say na me tailor me Ghana ha minima de pam nanso eye me guess ebekwa kofa obi foforo afi me pese mebo countries ni but West African countries ni bi e de aba Ghana obema no baabi ada obema na aduane adi na wasa atua ne ka. Is it because say Ghanaian tailors no omonye skillful enough enuntina companies yi ekofa the other tailors from the other West Africa countries ana asem sebe odofo asem sebe ese ye hwe ni yie pa enunti se why ye ene aban ndwuma ekuo ti say Ghana Enterprise Agency ni yakeka ho no so ombe hwe sa asem we no ma hwe ni yie a anka beboa enye fashion industry ni keke meni o ka say wonim be ye adwene se ivi eba no POP edan yesi dan kra no Messi for no bebre ho no ma ye kofa o free other West Africa countries eneba na mi bisa se eye because se betafrache ye artisans no omo skilled enough and say minim and say omo gi ebo etwa mene ana se de minim se aban penifo ni bi etie ye ene enumre yemma yeni enko esane se se etumi ya Ghana for na be yes skilled businesses edi amaye wo bra yentumi enkofa obi efri ye neighboring countries yen ka say obi enfri ni krom embe ye adwuma wa. That's not what we are saying, but the point is that it doesn't need any special requirement, academic requirement to be a obeka say one co university nti and one co polenti no unya adwuma ni bi ye we ye adwuma sua obetumi de 3-4 years esua e ba ne sen ena eno krapo no yetumi eko amanone ekofa other West Africa countries nationals eba ema omo be feel sa gap no e de maye ye sorry so ayese adwuma ni ho enti once obi free another country aba eba be pam atade obenya sa adwuma na ye no na che se adwuma bi wo ho no mo a ebia memene wo ye ni enko so erunti ebe pe se ye mpanimfo ebe ma wo mani akosa angle no e de amaye na bibia ayefan adwuma de obi kan ya o se ebi ewo ho nanso babia ewo no na bia yenim nyame ye adomo a eye ye mampani dada Professor Fifi Evans Atta-Mills ekamia ye se afibia ye dru July mu a saa enkomodie wei epeja na obi bebisa se Professor Mills de se wonya ne baabi akọ ntino sebe ne ho nkomodie so de betom but ehu hia paase ebedi sa nkomo no esane se papa no no nye abusu omfie abusu bi mu keke papa no no ye Ghana adwapade se meka ne saa esane se obesom Ghana na se ye kase ye hwe president kra under the Fourth Republic se ye beka no kra Professor Mills abreso kakra na ono kra wanche no na it was solid until director ebeji ya sebe ye nyina ye nim baabi a ode ekoi last week Dr. Domfe ema ye hu Ghana the trend economic trend efi 1957 ye nya fa hodie ebepem baabi a ye wei ene ye hu baabi a modern boy former president John Mahama oboye wo share records na papa nde man ye na je se ono ye mampani dada John Mahama na o take over from the late Professor Mills no oma economy no eba efom ejija ekura enti prof yobi a sebeta frache se bibi koso a ese etumi ekan even after his long gone. There's so much controversy surrounding ekwan a papa no kra enya ne baabi ekoye na memene woso sebe yenyina yefi abusuam ne yenim ni se obi eka baabi a ye ni kura ne ye wo ne ye fe no autopsy report e kire se adekudi enema nipa no ehwere ne nkwa se be ya adache maso besua bibri ayeden afrim ya tete stories bebre se oyare no kura no ye de ne eto eye pick up mu kopie eye maternity ward ne ade ade be guess e bia nyame yadomo a obepe emu chechemu e de abreye no ti eye manije eye me ahosepe se nanumre mensa aka eye onumnyamfo opani osofo Samuel Koku Anyidoho. Samuel Koku Anyidoho. Ose me boni dia me mono yie ma no. Me gidi se mabo edini ye honorable. Samuel Koku Anyidoho.
Ohene.
Yes sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Boko de.
Obo de adoroma.
Esia ache.
Well, Michelle.
O she ho.
Yep.
Wo mo ani ate onka ba ko wo eye social media so. Obi say na oye Professor Mills, the late Professor Mills, oye ni chocho mucho. Obi bisa osa obe kanse.
Of course, Ohene mama show. First of all, na yenchia ahwefo.
Good.
And etiefo. Ewo Ghana ne we see afana nyina. Because of new media, we're able to reach all parts of the world. And it's important that I extend my warm felicitations.
Okay.
Oh, mini asa komo we dey senya me na Mecca.
Yeah.
Enya bakufo akwantu. Me kwa na me bom mama ne. Ana senya twene a hyedem.
Onim ne tia me bisa osa no. Me bisa osa because Professor Mills be di omampani no. Enya nko na one no eye adwuma. But ofiri mu no e kamia ye se eye nko na wo protecting the legacy. The party that he came from, the new the National Democratic Congress no e kamia ye se omo de Professor Mills legacy enhiam and na Koku Anyidoho nko.
You see, sa nkomo we they be American me say the same Jesus Christ our friend Peter ni John ni James ni Bartholomew ni Andrew no mono is the same Jesus Christ also who called Judas Iscariot.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the same Jesus Christ of friend Peter, John, Paul, Andrew, Bartholomew ni omono, Thomas no mono. It's the same Jesus Christ who called Judas Iscariot.
Okay.
So my philosophy in life is that every 12 people you meet, you meet one Judas. You understand?
Okay.
You meet one Judas. Then again, Peter was the rock on which Christ built his church. So there will always be one person.
Okay.
Odibeye Nejuma. And so I keep saying, President Mills called me. President Mills called me to work for him.
Okay.
Obi answer me sir. Manchester application.
Answer na obeyo mampeni na unim ne dada.
Of course, when I entered University of Ghana in 1990, President Mills was a lecturer on campus.
Okay.
So between 1990 and 1993, my 3 years on Legon campus, President Mills was a lecturer on campus. Interestingly, he was in Legon Hall. I was also in Legon Hall. So, of course, he was in Legon Hall much earlier.
Okay.
And I now am president of the Amalgamated Sports Club. Oka sports fraternities in our campus for more than 15 years now. Oh yeah,
sports.
Oh yeah, fantastic sportsman. Anyway, so I knew him from that level, and so yes, I knew him on campus until '96. I a friend of President Rawlings' friend, somebody running mate, vice president, our free campus at the Bay politics. So fast forward. So he called me to serve. Ohene, you see, people like to take glory where they haven't worked for the glory. And introduce you.
Exactly. Because Matibebre or social media.
Yeah, one character in particular who for a long time made it his business. You know, and I wasn't going to mention his name, but sometimes you just let it. So let me state for the records, if anybody hears a certain character called Neil Lanty Vanderpool.
Yes.
Yeah, he in particular.
Yes.
Who decided to refer to me as a vagabond some time ago. I won't return the same epithet to him, but I'm saying that anybody who hears a certain Neil Lante Van Der Poel, current MP for Dodudio.
Or no
frame vagabond. So he doesn't understand what the meaning of vagabond.
Exactly.
A journalist who has never written a story before. He should. I don't want to discuss it. Yeah. But people like him, yeah, out of jealousy.
Yes.
You know, so they decide that President Mills, they don't have anything to do with him. And so they wake up one day. But you see, Joseph, say what President Mills has said. Joseph, nini animal. Omo tono, ede konkwansumu, omunim so mwekuno, omu hunubium. Okodru Egypt. We all know the story of Joseph. Nini animal echire ba Egypt, omo beton ebro, komaba. And Joseph was prime minister of Egypt. Long and short. Finally, Odani Wedi, omo papa Jacob, who became Israel. Ewuya yesi eniwe ye no. Afi no musuru. Say, hey, enu Joseph. Yeah, papa, Master, I won't thank him. What did he tell them? I said, don't worry. You people meant it for evil. But the God that I serve meant it for good. That in this time, I will save you people and save the Israelites.
Okay.
2022. So let's go back a bit. 2020. Okay, so President Mills died on the 24th of July, 2012. That night, around this time, Ekobo 8, Vice President John Mahama was sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana. Nobody took over, he took over. On the 10th of August, about 2.5 weeks, we had to lay President Mills' mortal remains to rest at Asomdwee Park. I was a member of the funeral planning committee. If you look at the brochure that we did at the time, the journey, book now you see the journey, the picture story, Koku Anyidoho, myself and my boys, Adolf Boateng Nomo, Olabi, cameraman, we sat down. I prepared that book single-handedly. I had to go to Cape Coast to look for family pictures. Anyway, we did all those things. And you see President Mills, wonderful. The plan was that 1 year, 2013 years, maybe a scene in Asomdwee Park would have been built into a proper monument. It was not done. And I've said it, and I'll say it again. John Mahama consciously and deliberately refused to build Asomdwee Park. I make no qualms about it. He consciously, deliberately, just funny. Just
not you say Asomdwee Park
at the peak of it,
or benefited from Professor Mills' way.
He single-handedly, in fact, the person who benefited the most.
So no waka.
Okay, so the person who benefited the most from the death, the mysterious and inexplicable death of President Mills. Okay. The person who benefited the most was John Dramani Mahama. Because he became vice president, he was vice president, he became president that same night. Now, because the same Jesus who called Peter, the same Jesus who called Judas.
Yes.
I choose to be Peter. Say yes to Christ. Peter decided to be. Of course, Jesus had said that you are the rock on which I'll build my church. So Peter decided to be the leader of the early disciples who spread the gospel after the death of Christ. And so Saint Peter, he's there, one of the saints in the church doctrine. So I appreciate me, President Mills, friend of friend, Mr. Minsomno. Esumbo mame. Inti owuguye ye no, minsumfum.
Okay.
But I appreciate it. Say John Mahama and President Mills friend no other than who Judas are. That's not up to me. I don't speak for him. One day you have to defend himself. In fact, this book that I'm carrying, on the 24th of July, in the afternoon, 2 p.m., I'll be launching this book at the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. 24th July, 2 p.m. Okay. And this is my own intellectual property. So this is Samuel Koku Anyidoho. I wrote it myself. And then this in a trauma.
Okay. The uncompromising thoughts.
Yeah. Nimdia nyakupo on the mame no. And I'm a President Mills speeches. I've put some thoughts together on paper. Let Neil and Tega Pandapoy and Co also go and write some if they have the capacity. Anyway, so I'm saying that, so when Nana Akufo-Addo John Mahama refused to build Asomdwee Park. 2016, Charlotte said, I announced the results. And I will John Mahama and Kasa, who can't chini ni gu yeno. And the do baby on Kasa Mount Sasso. Say, do Sukuni. And I'm a boy. Yeah. So even before Charlotte said, who announced the results, you had considered defeat.
Yes.
Time and I made Deputy General Secretary. Yeah. Make us say you are in a comfortable because near collective results, no. Who they are prepare. And Mount Sasso say, do Sukuni. No problem. You handed over. So if you have handed over, Ohene, and the opportunity arose, say, many President Adanado is Shia. And Adanado graciously invited me for a conversation. I sought audience. Okay. So let me be specific.
Okay, that's fine.
I sought audience. Sir John, no.
Okay.
And Sir John was my friend. It's in a year, no now. I started here, long and short. The president granted me audience.
Good.
And when I sat in his presence, the first question he asked me, Koku, what can I do for you? The enemy to me, I am out. Oh, typical politician.
Exactly.
Typical human being.
Oh, per contract.
Me per contract. Me per V8.
Yes.
Me per Prado. Me per diplomatic passport.
Yes.
Me per say ni.
Nyama bebre.
Me kadi share nyanku pointing enyunyam. All I said was that, Your Excellency, I beg you, can you please build Asomdwee Park? I said, what is it about Asomdwee Park? I've been hearing a few things. And this was 2020. And I said, Mr. President, 2 years from now, 2022, 10 years of President Mills ni no beba. Ebaso ebe kaino. Ghana, 10th anniversary, ebe kaino. But saying Asomdwee Park aye potono. Me pauchopi, enimgwase biba.
Yeah, omufa Asomdwee Park no sene ana etino omufa
good
pictures into na yenhwe.
Say 1 year ho hwe a enimgwase no good, this is it.
Nti say na
Asomdwee Park.
Na wo da ha obeda so anya Asomdwee.
I'm telling you, Hana say na baller. This was it. I'm telling you, this is how John Mahama left Asomdwee Park. This is how John Mahama left Asomdwee Park.
Somebody who died or no benefited from the
somebody
death.
Who called you
yes
out of millions of Ghanaians to become his running mate. And Onoka said, boy, Juma now be vice president. Or who you be president. This is how you left Asomdwee Park. This is how you left it.
Wow.
And book no lie. This is how you left it. This very disgraceful thing. After Nami Hame. Yeah. Miss Sumdaye, Diaboni, and I kept seeing President Mills in my dreams.
Sir?
Yeah. Begging me, say, Ubianya, Unimse me Janusa. So I spoke to the president. I said, Mr. President Paucho, 1 year, 10th anniversary, ferry and then Kawakunyano.
Yes.
Na Kagana, me Paucho, yeah. Because Unimi, politics now here in Ghana Hano. I said, maybe somebody on free searchers by. Good. And I'm catching a president say, 1 year. 1 year no. Time ni draw. They will make the loudest noise. Some will hear. But Utimu didn't and I was say on.
Thank you.
And our President Bubri no so obey. And he got CODA, Coastal Development Authority. Minyakuma Jerry Shaib Ahmed Ninedom Enna. Now the day the sword was being cut at Asomdwee Park, 24th July 2020. The only son.
That was exactly 10 years. After.
No, that was 8 years.
2020, that was 8 years.
8 years.
Yes, yes.
12 and 8, 10 years now.
Yeah, exactly.
The only son, the only child of President Mills, Kofi Atta-Mills, was at Asomdwee Park when we cut the sword.
Oh.
He was there. And I remember before the multitude, I said, Kofi, with your permission, I will be the rock on which your father's legacy will be built.
Wonderful.
I said, I made the declaration.
Wonderful.
He accepted it. So, okay. But you see, people never believe. Once the politics stand time now, when they be this and akufo-addo, ABC Asomdwee Park, Abra MPP ni Atta-Mills NDC ni. It means the president akufo-addo this and komo iwe. So first sana say nete. Omoma Bakubi a boy was here. Catcher production. Bakubi, you will see how horrible the until when Agyapong jai. That is the what cardboard now. President Mahama Jai war a museum sono. I'm telling you.
Professor Mills.
I'm telling you. This is how Mahama,
under John Mahama.
This is how he left Asomdwee Park.
Wow.
Green and white now hunu ami jinancheno. Atta-Mills Institute your colors.
Okay.
In this horrible state, every year, in many beswan, na me name in Crawford.
Yeah.
Clarissa, Adolf, Sami, wine, ni ako prapra ho.
Oh.
Near the ye colors green and white no. Afin fam adie no ho. Enini. This is the Atta-Mills Institute colors.
Oh, okay.
Ni aye eja na aye feka krebiga. Ye na ebetumi aye. Entumi nye hute. We are na ebetumi aye. Eni say me pa na another cho.
Okay.
Eno se obeye. Now give me the new look of the good.
Okay. It only Nanado Kasewi.
Yes.
This is what Nanado.
Ye sa John Mahama konko no every hono ayewe no. And na Neil Ante Vanderpoy. And Samuel Atta-Mills, President Mills ni nuyakuma aye MP for KE. And amuko ye press conference say me mako tufunu no.
I heard that issue.
Good. Samako bubu musieneni etufunu de ko. So back to the issue of every misfortune being a blessing. And I said they meant it for evil, but God turned it around for good.
Yes.
And numuna chidomhima for the odumna ebusuya nana enifua the third. And no probably me ohana me nya call. Me fa call no me name nkasada. So I just picked the call randomly, and then she introduced herself and said that she's nana enifua. Your dom na ebusuya den Koku Anyidoho ya titi se wako ebu musieneni president na wafa ni funu noko
o de kwahi
ye mfa nche wo debi ye de ye mpenisa ye donipa ye hunjo but say ya mpase wa ye sa de na ye mfa am se na hima ade na me sa e no saman me yeah she summoned me on her authority on ebusuya penyi ebusapeni baini.
Okay, so oye odumna ebusuya ewo ekunfi traditional area.
Ekunfi otuam.
Ehona Professor Mills na ebusuya ewo.
Ni mami ebusuya.
Okay, good.
I can form mami ade na mudi.
We are matrilineal.
Yeah, the Evers we are patrilineal.
Yeah.
But accounts we are matrilineal. And my brother, I have said that all public records to date, including the tribute, obituary, everything, said that President Mills hailed from Akufo-Addo. If the public records are lying, then me too I'm lying.
Yeah. But that's what even Abrofokra in himself Akufo-Addo.
Good. So Nana Himani Ebusuapeni frame no. And I'm in Crawford be a call here. After about 3 hours of discussion, when I explained to them that me go two funum call baby because hono national security for na wo.
Yeah.
24 hours. Then I make kwakoye wo national security for and reporting traban. But Neil Ante Vanderpoy ni Samuel Atta-Mills. Ya bo mu pa. So mu fa munye politics. Ni ngume ni mase no. They went on that tangent. Because of the God I serve.
Yeah.
Father, forgive them.
Good.
Yeah, for they know not what they were doing. But enumu Papa Efrimu Baye say Otuame Bushani now got to know me. Say I was doing the right thing. And from that day, Nana Nifua, Ebusuapeni Baini. Almost time 100%.
Good.
They have supported me up to today. And he say, Afi, almost say, Asomdwee Park no, and almost reso. It is the legitimate maternal family of the late president. They are leading the celebration, the 12th anniversary, because Anka President Mills Tiasia, this 21st July, in 8 years.
Okay.
He passed at the age of 68. He celebrated his 68th birthday on 21st July, which was a Saturday. Then he passed on Tuesday, 24th July. This time around, 21st July is going to be a Sunday. 24th July will be a Wednesday. So it is the Odumna family ekumfi ebusia omuna at the end of the almost so and because you see
so hold on, so the celebration, is this celebration or is mourning or what?
Oh no, you can't continue to mourn.
Yes.
After I mean, what can you? So they will just honor his memory.
Okay.
Yeah, his memory will be honored and honored properly so.
And this one, the Atta-Mills Institute has nothing to do
No.
Where Bushian
You see, because immediately it becomes Koku Anyidoho and Atta-Mills Institute. Then that's where they enter with the politics.
Yes.
Now yeah. So all I wanted was for Asomdwee Park to be built.
Yes.
Nanado.
It's been done.
I won't stop thanking him. Okay. Nanado. And Sadan or Banuso. Or the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Edinechi.
Okay, what's your picture now?
You see,
the president, the late Itimesa.
Oh, he came. A member of Council of State.
Oh, okay.
And let me say for the records, John Mahama was invited, he refused to attend.
Yeah, me Kaipa Wamba. Yes.
After no necrophobia in Crawford, after the national event, Wamba no. New ferry near New. So he now went later on and said, Okoyano Kasani ceremony. I mean, what I'm asking,
shameful.
John Dramani Mahama, what wrong did John Atta-Mills do to you? Was it a crime for him to have made you running mate and to have become vice president? You have not named even a public latrine after him. I'm telling you. And this is all I did. President Mills under Asomdwee mu no. And you say me time John Mahama. And then you say anka wo say me twen. Tie
Nothing.
You say me anka wo say me twen. Na John Mahama sangba.
Or Badabe.
That one I don't know. But or sangba. Na ko pa de chow. Say on Asomdwee Park. Until me come man and me kopa na do chow or ye no. Until me a traitor. Until all the anti-JM say anti-JM.
I feel that was
good. Me didn't attempt. Yeah, because John Mahama on no ball Nyankopon tie. John Mahama send your community kono. Ono John Mahama the ball Nyankopon. And on man Nyankopon order. Say Nyankopon boy wiase. Into on man Nyankopon order say boy wiase no catch Nyankopon say kwa bi wo ho afa Koku Anyidoho. Boni ba wiase a. Onye misumfo. Onye makoa. Ti Koku Anyidoho onye na akoa no nti. Of course, John Mahama didn't create the universe. And you're not born Nyankopon. The point I am making is that good. And he doesn't control my destiny.
Good.
I never knew John Mahama until Atta-Mills made him running mate. And I said it on a certain program some time ago. Hey, Koku Anyidoho. I said I love Atta-Mills and I worked for John Mahama. I'm making the same point today on this program. I loved Atta-Mills. John Mahama, I only worked for him. And I will not change that position. I'm not a slave to him. And I will never be a slave to him. So you should forget it. The man who made you running mate, you became vice president. You became president. I said he didn't name anything else. And they said, a green book. Every project President Mills started, no more can a good green book Muse Mahama na ye. President Mills they buy one manye hute. And Koku Anyidoho, I said, my political history is intrinsically linked to that of President Mills. I will be a fool, and I'm not a fool.
Sebe.
I am not. I have never been. I will never be.
Thank you.
I will be a fool to ignore the legacy of Mills because me can legacy ni gua some nka sama kamedi eni so gu ntimi nye eni omuti kwa pa say adena every time I want to make President Mills look good I will do it today I will do it tomorrow I will do it to eternity. You see Legon Hospital UGMC John Mahama is here he knows he didn't build it. It was Mills who cut the sword for that university that hospital. Go to University of Health and Allied Sciences. Me no say I'm reliably informed say on the 29th of this month July and then Monday won Fantifo was a Dape being from Ene President Nanado. He will be at Ho to commission phase 2 of the University of Health and Allied Sciences developmental project. Na Napo Bakunya Matthew Opoku Pempe.
Running mate.
He was the education minister at the time. When the government of Ghana gave the Chinese government a counterpart funding for them to go do the phase 2 of the project. So phase 1 was started by President Mills. Go and ask John Dramani Mahama. UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences.
And John Mahama the shots here.
For the where?
But so Oma take credit.
That is the dishonesty. That is the level of not only dishonesty, perfidy. Gross perfidy. John Dramani Mahama did not. Why? I was with President Mills in Ho when he cut the sword at so-called Lokwe. John Mahama was not there. The records are there. After the death of President Mills, Mahama did not, even the road to be constructed from Sokode to UHAS. Look, but I'm saying that he did nothing. President Akufo-Addo has come to do phase 2. He's going to commission, God willing, next 2 weeks from now. I will be in Granado. Because that university, some of us know how that university started. Even the conceptualization. Why?
Yes.
Into hearing people like me, the Voltarians, around President Mills. Oh, Prof, you are from Central Region. The number of secondary schools you have in Central Region, Kevas, Prof, you are an educationist. We too we beg. Volta, we too we need something. Koku, don't worry, I'll do it for you. And he said, you have scored.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
My uncle, Professor Koku Anyidoho, the renowned poet, writer, whatever, was the first chairman of the UHAS Governing Council.
I see.
Yeah. So, so Volta, we got our own. Brongahafu got University of Energy and Natural Resources. And the Eastern Region, campus was Sumanya, Bako Odokokrum, and the Amamu University of Renewable BB. John Mahama Obaye, you didn't add to it. Rather, you took all the credit. Say, why? Why? Now go to Cape Coast.
Okay.
The Atta-Mills Memorial Library in Cape Coast. It hurts me so much. Presidential Library, and your community library. Presidential Library modeled around the friend is saying, American concept of presidential libraries.
Okay.
Amphitheater, not an amphitheater, well, mini theater, audiovisuals, offices, mini museums, a small, shop for artifacts and memorabilia, a restaurant on the 3rd floor.
What's that one? Cape Coast?
Cape Coast.
Okay.
Just next to the Cape Coast Castle. And we sited it there so that it would be close to the Cape Coast Castle, not just
the same traffic. The same way, yeah.
What happened? President Mahama commissioned it a few weeks before the 2016 general election. I wish you had a picture to show Ghanaians. Up to today, that library is not in use.
Okay.
Because the contractor was not paid.
For sa library now, a bishop Professor Mills and Munyamunuso.
The contractor was
not paid. One year.
Kofi Totobi Kwachi was the chairman of the funeral planning committee.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
He's alive. Go and ask him. Where?
Uncle Kofi said, "Oh, share and I said, oh, person, setting records this straight. I'll be to me afraid, be more opportunity."
And I'm using this, and I'm using this platform to tell them that no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise up against me in judgment shall be condemned.
Yes.
You will gather and take counsel, but it will come to naught. You will speak the word, but it will not stand. So, all of those of you who are planning and plotting, yempe bibi nyano, and now they see US, Donald Trump, why don't we find a sniper to take him out? I swear, because of the God I serve, no bullet will touch Koku Anyidoho.
Oh, the battery more say.
I'm telling you. Hospital.
Okay.
President Mills in the CISA. Now we President akufo-addo. SIA expansion.
Okay.
And Okokati. This hospital, President
Mills. Of Ghana
Medical Center, UGMC.
Wow.
Because of President Mills' long association with University of Ghana, over 25 years as a lecturer.
Yeah.
This is one of the legacies he decided to leave. Professor Ernest Aite was the vice chancellor at the time that the sword was cut for this project.
But that project, we wouldn't NDC for Nekasa. They credited to
send in Crawford.
Wow. It was for UTA, not just said this University of Ghana Medical Center, a professor, the late Professor Mills, Ninsanu Ejuma.
I'm telling you.
Look at that. Look at that.
Me, as a Voltarian, the question I want to ask John Mahama. Eastern Corridor Road, President Mills, Echo China, Echo secure Chinese facility. From Temaran about through Afienya, through Pong, Asikuma Junction, cut it to Peki, go through what is it? Is it Goviepe? Move through Have, enter into Hokwe, get into the Santrofi, Lolobi area, go to Akpafu through to Jasikan, into KJB, knock it all the way, cross that Black Volta into Yendi. Into Bimbila, Wulensi, Yendi, and to Tamale, Eastern Corridor route. John Dramani Mahama, what happened to it?
That's a golden question. What happened to it?
The Shenyankupo Nyunyam, even what you see from Sokode to Ho today, what you see in terms of that asphalted road from some part of Sokode to Ho, Minamidi President Rawlings Echo Ho, that road was a death trap. That time now, the original chairman, Henry Ametepi, in the area Kabebi, and I'm in President Mills, Rawlings Ekoye. This was 2019 thereabout. And I'm catching and say, stand on the road and beg President Akufo-Addo that we beg him. He should just make sure that entry into Ho is done. That's how today.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
So that Koku Anyidoho is bad. These are the things that I've done for my Volta regional. But they don't know. And then when they want to attack me, hold on. And when they want to attack me, they look for some boys from the Volta region who don't know their family homes.
Exactly.
They have no address in the Volta region. But because they have Volta names, they are the ones they use to attack Koku to create the impression, say, so when I lose my 8-year-old daughter, and you will not sympathize with me, I have no problem.
Exactly.
You get one of those boys, scoundrel, called Jifagunu, to write that I killed my own daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, mitimode.
Wow.
Mepe.
Wow.
Mahama ekunu.
Wow.
I'm into me kunu no. And I'm kum yanka sami basi chope.
Oh.
Ablavi mi voma
wanyi. Nyame born in channel.
And I'm in the moja ya nyankuma den se pese mi kunjo Mahama.
Nyame fan born in channel.
And you know who is? So I decided to go to court because I have to clear my name.
Okay, good.
Another scoundrel called Edudita Maklo is the lawyer for Jifagunu.
Okay.
And when I say scoundrels, go to the Bible. Sambalat and Tobias. Or when Ahab and Jezebel, Naboth's vineyard. Ahab say oji Naboth ni vineyard. Everything sema when Naboth say Yebusuanja padi ento on farmer Ahab. Okofi ya usu ma. And Jezebel spirit no bon some spirit no run anymore. Amikunu ade na usu. Oh yeah Naboth na me pen asase or say on farm. Jaisu. Don't worry, no na pay me pay am. Bible says that Jezebel wrote letters into the provinces that they should look for scoundrels. And scoundrels are boys and who have no fixed address. Yes. Munko dintro said Naboth edidi nyankopon ni ohene anatem. Ni empare ni bonu ni ntumi mfa assassin. So is this scoundrels? Jifagunu Edudita Maklo and Co. Scoundrels! Standobe and Co. Scoundrels! They have surrounded John Mahama. And they think that power is going to come for them. To them easily. For them to abuse power again. The God in heaven is talking.
The God in heaven is talking. Koku, in some now kind of what the battery more say. Nia ope and say, oh, Kukuamuno, the Nimbe Guasi will be.
Look, we will ask questions. Yeah. Yankotia. We will come there. Yankotia. Look, okay, so we are developing the argument. But so I don't forget this particular one.
Yes.
Dr. Bawumia is talking about a presidential debate.
Yeah.
And John Mahama's boys are running around all over the place. John Mahama will not debate Bawumia. Me the minimum na opposition for a free debate.
Yeah.
Na government for a journey because omo muti abemua nyama nkoyi. But Dr. Bawumia says, I'm prepared to debate you. They are now saying that there's no need for a debate. And I've stated elsewhere, and I state on this network. Fine, mean said your mama Nkasa Akase on but in Crawford. But if your spokesperson,
so I'm small.
Small. Yes.
But you train on one Nkasa.
And I make say yeah train. As for the debate, Ebebaso.
How?
Oh, we are going to we are advocating for it. I'm a Ghanaian. We are going to. I have said, say, if Mahama is bold enough to say, on your debate now. We are going to organize a massive, and I'm setting a massive no debate, no presidency demonstration. No ND, NP.
No debate.
No debate, no presidency demonstration. You see, because you have a record. You are not a saint falling from the ceiling or from the heavens. Nano, Okoye Amroba for press conference. And I say Amroba because Sunday and I do 8 o'clock. A man for sorry about the Omufufu, at the Omubanku, a share ball, attenit and Omonino. And of course, share hotel be say only press for be and he had to go to that hotel which was barricaded so that other people cannot infiltrate.
Okay.
Then his friends gathered now the questions. And to me and I listened to Samson Ladi Ayemeni on News File on Saturday.
Yeah.
He himself frustrated. That question will be saying Mahama Yano.
Yeah.
And I had even a follow-up. There was no chance for a follow-up. So John, if you go and hide and do this armed robbers press conference, time and now for that, now you think that you are not going to get away with it. You will stand with Bawumia, toe to toe. We will ask you questions about your record from the 24th of July 2012 to the 7th of January 2017, when you handed over John Mama. You have lingering questions that remain unanswered, and you will answer them. Otherwise, forget about the presidency. Look, Ghana is not, we're not talking with the country. We need serious-minded people to rule this country.
Yes, I keep saying that politics is a serious business. It's a serious
You run this country, you lost by over 1 million votes. You have still not accounted to us how you lost by 1 million votes. And you say that you automatically. Look, 8 years. In
2020, he reduced the deficit from 1 million to 500.
That is a very defeatist. Okay, give me Central Region. The data I gave you. Okay. Central Region in focus. I'll show you something.
Yo, before production, Mubema Central Region in focus. Slide no. Mami enkoso enkamfo Franco Trading Enterprise and from Mount phone papa fie say open phones latest phones here be Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, and smart TVs. All the sizes. There unsa can be Franco Trading Enterprise. Ban fridge, chest freezers, any refrigerators, washing machine, any awon Baku asa be pim CCT camera or baby a wo bia obetumi se wo adwuma mu a obetumi ehun ne ekoso wo fie wo efie a obetumi ehun ne ekoso ewo adwuma mu Franco Trading Enterprise nko a ene de sa ebrewi obetumi enya wo mu ewo 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 593 9311 na wa opese uko abefu ekwanso no obetumi a download omo trading app no ye Franco Trading app no ewo Google Play Store ana obetumi akọ website www.francotradingenterprise and francotrading.com www.francotrading.com na otumi any womo edi insawoso ayade a ekoso minimum ka say discounted product bebre ewo ho a also kwa obetumi de ho ahye Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie na mensan enkamfo Awos Unisex boutique utie edin awona na chese edwumaku a ache papa ope belt ope shoe ope leather bags papa de ama memma eni nkora ayade a otumi wode wani akire Awos Unisex boutique unsa ebeka ebi unsa obehu omo Jowulu opposite the First Atlantic Bank and also Airport Terminal 3 departure C opposite Sandra Lounge there on Sabeka Awos Unisex Boutique and it's Legon Shiashi Boundary Road two guys supermarket opposite IPMC and also Tesano behind the police depot almost on Sabeka 0244 649 379 0244 649 379 Awos Boutique Comfort and Star now so waji odie Uncle Koku na ye kan production say Central Region in focus now may guess a boy and say you ready yemfa entosuna yenhwe ne ekos okay good you share Central Region in focus
you were talking about he closed some gap.
Yes.
Now this is
now me catch us close gap from 1 million in 2016
yeah, but you see,
to
the point we are making is that after this there's another one in 2020 out of the 137 NDC MPs in parliament today about 118 MPs did better than John Mahama, which means that in their constituencies omunya votes in John Mahama.
Okay.
Now, and this is the data of Central Region in particular.
Okay.
And this 2016, John Mahama lose by 1 million votes. No. This is what happened. NDC won only 4 parliamentary seats, and JDM won in those same 4 constituencies.
Okay.
That was 2016. Anna lose Poto by 1 million votes. Okay. When to me and Chairman Charlotte say and declare results of Barbon, Daxby, ebe conceded defeat. No. Now 2020. NDC won 13 seats in Central Region.
Almost the 9, 4
no, but John Mahama still won in only 4 seats.
4
constituencies.
Wow.
It is now a survey be say NDC is more popular than John Mahama. And now man for you to be no. This is it.
This is the facts.
The NDC is not going to die, but the leader has a serious challenge. And he thinks that if you go attacking Koku Anyidoho I'm not your problem. You are your own problem. This June, June 4th, NDC are full feeder. A woman says Supreme Court Agyapong say Ghana and Fanenina June 4th, but NDC are full feeder. Not a single word from John Mahama or from his office. June 10th. NDC Cape Coast 1992 10th of June NDC. So June 10th, so June 4th was 45 years of June 4th. June 10th was 32 years of NDC's existence. Not
32 years.
Not a single word from John Mahama, not a single word from his office. June 22nd, Ankarol is Tiasia, 77 years. The founder. Not a single word from John Mahama, not a single word from his office. So 3 calendar dates in this June, John Mahama couldn't be bothered. And I say, I'm now convinced, John Mahama is not interested in the NDC. He's interested in what he can get from the NDC. I repeat, yeah, he's not interested in the NDC. He's interested in what he can get from the NDC. And some of us are saying that enough is enough.
But he's contesting on the ticket of the NDC.
That's what I'm saying. But enough is enough.
And I would say NDC for
has benefited enough.
Because I don't know Sika, I don't know Benya Sika or Bemuti, or between Ama Sika no more campaign.
That Sika seminal.
Yes.
But when John Mahama was coming to politics,
yeah,
did he come with a family fortune?
No.
Owini Lotto?
Did
he hit the jackpot?
Maintain that.
So where did he get the money from?
From politics.
God damn it.
I said from politics, so said then Grana or Yesicano. And our boys are your word. I saw almost to me be there show how far.
Look. Well, and he said Sika. And so the party is suffering.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, because almost all the other financiers that used to be there before in constituencies in regions. Ebinum sebe omukra omatwana nanu monsedo. Ebinum businesses le gugu. So now you want small money in constituency, there's no money. I say John Mahama ne Osika no. Now party politics, nipa bakusika ne there. Ni papa any say or the name Russia no.
Yeah,
whatever he's doing in Russia, it's up to him. U book I will throw here 2012 and I said 2011. My first coup d'etat. Only God knows why he gave that book that title, My First Coup d'etat. And Chebiana President Mills who here. Anyway, that book that nobody staflache in Ghana, who is reviewing it? When I will see say what done English no into Russian language. Russia kasa nipa hineka.
Vladimir Putin or person Vladimir Putin to me.
And they say Russia. So if there are so many conspiracy theories as to why you are in Russia, Edika.
Yeah.
The other ones na buy fear no. Sorry, the other actually buy fear no.
One of the ones na buy fear.
And now once na year abano, once na pobi su techire. And obi enu say once na pobi de na de kunwuchi once na nankasa. So when you are doing this kind of thing to yourself at this time, and now nam Russia, Baumia oda ayi machopoku prempre edi ewo Kumasi wiye no. Baumia nyamba nkrai.
Dabi.
Let's see Gushegu and Nanton clips. What he's doing in the northern region. And then you see what is happening.
Okay, before we go.
While he is working on the ground,
before
you say you are in Russia.
Gushegu, Uncle Koku. It beats my mind. Okasano, at some point, can say, who describe Professor Mills' death as mysterious and inexplicable?
Well, up to today, we don't know the cause of death. Atta-Mills says that he has the autopsy report. 12 years in Nimye Papa.
Who is Atta-Mills?
Cadman. There's no Cadman, there's no Sami.
Oh, okay.
Sami is MP for KE.
Okay, good. Yeah.
On any 19 years, I have a press conference.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've written about it in this book that I'm launching on 24th.
We'll come and support you.
Please come.
We'll come and support you.
I've invited Cabral Blair here is the chairman.
Okay.
Retired Supreme Court Judge Justice Jones Doche is the guest speaker. My own brother and friend Dr. Kwame Akufo-Addo of Into.
Okay.
One of my mates at the School of Communication Studies at Legon. He's doing the reading and the book review.
Okay.
My own nephew Kafuide is hosting it. So so it is here. Samuel Atta-Mills saying that I went to dig up his brother's grave. He should bow down his head in shame. But you do nothing to honor your brother's memory. And anytime Koku Anyidoho steps up to the plate to do something, say go after him. Onye busia. Mon kaya yen yao. Okay, me nka on yao. Ene ekufi otu amebusia.
Yeah.
Ene si omo koye omo ade. Samuel ye bema na wakokodru. Go and fight them. Go and stop them and let's see.
But Koku, are you telling us, say, you don't have the autopsy report?
I've not seen it.
You have not seen it?
Say no na ekọ na do ho. Busia koda na se. Say a commissioner Asomdwee Park. Nana Hima. Nana Nimfoa.
Yeah.
Nimfoa the third.
Chidom Hima.
Yeah. Any Ebusia Penny Bini. Omo done this omo hu autopsy reporter. Yenyina yete. President Kase what? Shouldn't it be a matter of public record for us to know what happened?
Yeah, I think we have production. Mama Ashefo NTA and video now. Nana Chidom Hima, Nana Nimfoa the third. Or they told Omampeni Nana Dodanko akufo-addo and him say Abusiano ehia autopsy report into omo person or mine started process into getting the autopsy report for the family. Enkotie ne odi to Dwane Emra.
Your problem kase a me de wo abusia ni masoba ahema no. Me betina konwa no so no me hu autopsy report bia wo abusia ni sam. Eno ni me problem kase a me ni abusia yi wo. Efise so bibi sam se papa ne de na ede ne ko ne krechia. Me nim se doctor ka se ni sam bu. So ka se ne kon mu na ebu. So ka se onum den enu mintumi hu. Eti e besrew na ya srew aban. Ni ya srew akonwa kase. Me gina mebusuafo nyina nam. Esre se ye pawcho. Autopsy report no ebusua ne hia. Na daache me meye panin na mefiri so no. Nkwala na ebefi mechi beba no. Omo de be ya desua de e wo fie honom because akwala bia a ofifie ho no. Ebisansa de ne kun ne de hia na onim de obeka. Not to talk about me and me queen madam we abusua nim. Eti madesra de kese a na me de ba fie ha. ɛne sɛ mesrɛw menkoto dwogu fam megyina makonwa kɛseɛ anim ɛne mabusua nyinara ɛsɛ yɛ pawkyɛw autopsy report ne deɛ ɛfiri sa taatam yɛ a wobɛfiri wakonwa so no yɛsrɛw ma yɛnhunu na yɛnso yɛmfa nhyɛ yɛ faa mu na daakye yɛmfa nka yɛn ase yɛ problem kɛseɛ a mede wo abusua ne masɔba ahemaa no mebɛtena akonnwa
yo oba penny ohima nana for the third chidom hima de ma odom na abusua ewo ekunfi traditional area na yete ne nkana one nanado president ode tu nanim se abusua no esre no se obeye ne obetumi bia ama abusua ne nsa aka omudihye the late Professor Mills the autopsy report. Now, apart from say mami edit in some way to dway, Professor Mills ne ba ankasa aye nyina yenim say ne ba. Ono so ede nsem bi atudwa no ono so ebisa say yebisa ne say ono as a ba no kra no ade a autopsy report no ninsa aka na yebekwa koyi sanfoni no ede a kire mo. Ba ne ami bisa ne say so mampanin bi eka ba bia Ghana, your constitution, embrace, keep the autopsy report from the state, and as a man for now, and as a Bushian president, no, every moon. Young Concoche, sa interview no Niembra.
It's always tough around this year. I mean, this time of the year actually, and it's just one of those things, that. You would never, and the even more sad part is he passed away just a few days after his birthday. So that whole period is quite difficult, knowing that you can't just make that simple phone call or that call would never come through, and the unique relationship that we had, being his only child. Waking up in the morning, having devotions with him, and stuff. These are the small things that, as a child you'd miss from your father. So it's just one of those things, just various thoughts just running through your mind and stuff. But I mean, it's 5 years. I'm glad that after 5 years I've been able to lay a wreath on my father's grave. So for me, that's an achievement. So yeah, just one of those things, I guess.
Can you remember your last conversation with your father?
Of course. I mean, I was actually in the castle on the day he passed away. I remember waking up very early in the morning, going to his room. I actually went to wake him up, because normally we wake up in the morning and then we go for a walk from the castle all the way to Independence Square and back. So I mean, I was fully geared, ready for the walk. And I remember him telling me that he wasn't going for the walk this morning because he was waiting for some medical doctors to come and check on him and stuff. But I mean, we had a normal conversation. I spoke to him about work and the stuff that I was doing. He was very supportive. He gave me a lot of advice on that day, and yeah, it was very random and weird day, but it was okay. So I guess that's what it is.
When did you know something was wrong 5 years ago? When did you know on that particular day?
When did I know?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I knew my father wasn't well. I mean, I'm not going to be oblivious about that. I knew my father wasn't well. But I didn't expect him to die, of course. But, yeah, I mean, I had lunch with him in the afternoon, and he seemed to be okay. So, to hear that he passed away a couple of hours after that was a big shock, was a blow to me. So, that's what.
You had lunch with him on that day, 24th?
Yeah, I had lunch with him.
Around what time?
Me, my father, and my aunt, Auntie Araba. She came from Bahrain, and we had lunch together. So I was there, and he seemed okay to me. So,
I'm sorry I have to press this because a lot of people are saying that he died in the morning, and if you're saying you had lunch with him,
I had lunch with him.
At what time?
in the lunchtime, afternoon, around 12, lunchtime, yeah. Okay. Around that time going. Okay. So I definitely did have lunch with him, so.
As a son, are you surprised by the level of controversy around your father's passing?
Well, I've heard a lot of stories, but I'm not the type that, I mean, I don't let things get to me. I mean, people will say what they have to say. I also believe that, you know, in order for you to take an action or to want to know something, there must be some level of evidence and some level of facts. So, I mean, there's been several rumors and stories about what happened to him, how he passed away, and all those things. But I mean, until I see some concrete, you know, evidence, you know, I don't really have much to say. And I mean, if someone was to approach me, or if you know, we had to do any sort of investigation to find out, of course, I'll champion the cause because he's my father, and I want to know.
So you still don't know what he passed away from?
I personally don't know. I mean, the hospital never gave the family any autopsy report to show that this and this and this was the cause of why he passed away.
Yo, Adishima, I'm even surprised. I'm saying, Senia, ya chairman, Professor Mills, neba pa ena okasano, or say, or no do nyayanka, yen launching investigation into the death of his father. Because as a time no okasano, me jidi se bisinde no, eye ebano krano, unim adekodia befa ne papa adekoye. Na yensa aka eye nana enimfo the third. Chidom hima edema odom na ebusuya ewo eye ekumfi traditional area.
Are you not fooled by saying this things to them?
Yeah, nana ya mawajo Amoako aba.
Yeah, Edda papa.
Na ebusuya what to say?
Na me adom.
Yo, nana enumre ye ba wasue ya breo. Mse ye di modishie the late Professor Mills. No ye Ghana mampeni wanya baby ko na ye di ne ho nkomo na baby ne pese o clarify my kakra yeso yenya ye mfoni bi a emre bi one His Excellency na ado danko akufo-addo egodi nkomo ogina abusuan na mu de to na nim se be ya anka onye ne obetumi aye bia so mampeni na onhwe ma abusuan ensanka eye autopsy report a chese nia ema modishie no etoye no yabo ne ba no ne baso audio ono anase video ono so ekire mu se besi ne nsa enka eye autopsy report ebusuan mo fa ne sen se emfie emse du mienu emuani se modishie na oyo mampani waka baabi na oman no entumi emma mo nsa enka eye autopsy report mo fa ne sen.
Yo, ohine mami chia wenyumre na mi chia wetiefo.
Yo.
Na mi chia mi nyaba mapeni a oti wafidi kasi isu. Na mi twemle kankwa konfinchi adom na fo nyina ne busia peni ode bituna konyaso na nakwabna ban. Bebi a mi peni fo obi awrade hira. No kra wabi Samuel kasi na meyiwa no we de na ka wose mi jama mebusha penyi na okasa na ka miso mabam
Sa
na wafre media meyiwa no o se me ko omampani asha ye kasie mu a ani mabusha mpanifo ani mi youth ani mi nya pani a ote akunya kasi shua no kwa nyina ya choma mu ha ye hu niam na ekoso Asomdwee Park ya Asomdwee Park ada ne bola sabi ye no mu wi wo ho na sabi kafra penifo anim sabi abadamfo mpo sabi ya so abadamfo wanampo wa busia sabi so wota na busia be pen kurabe pa na afibia yakọ prapra naso ede flowers atoso na kantam okunini a obetena akonya kasiye so a wiase nyinala ede omani hu no na sabe yade ni kotu beebi se akokwa atenta owu a oniwura na I can't control myself.
Kafra.
Yeah.
Kafra.
Yeah. Say, ene nyame adom enam Koku Anyidoho ensaso na Nana akufo-addo enso amayanso ya steady na ye ko park no so kama eko se ye dihye na nuonyam yan abusia no ade ba ko abribia yin pedifo no eko akuda ye hu ni se omukwa akuda onyam tuni bitu na nyam se osoro ani ye fie na sase so ade ya kwantu eti egidi ni se ho nipadua ne nka ye ho bato ho hom ne de ye ne ni na ti de bia ani cheni onyam sakate se ya ye dia se ye dihye na busia tanase na ye kwaye ye na ho antwitwa na tanase kama na ya baba tanase se onipa ya de sa ye yi ana o sa ye yi enti ena me ne mpelifo ye so ko abankasi
good
kwada o mampeni ase na me wie na ma youth ni nyina peninti me betla akonya so 2015 2016 peda me course na me youth nyina bisaka nana wa baidie nya ehia yen se ye bese ye hu se ye na mamo edie na de ne to a nana no mo ansie do itina yen tabkasi ameni me youth a we bushienim ewo itisa nyame ya adom na yenya akwanya sa ye kwada mampani ase na makọ school menim se oman mu ha so bi wu a na sabe ye komo chirikoyo autopsy a ya de brebushia pani ema bushia pani fam pani fo kakra bi kenkan e kire omo na ma hu sa na bi bisa bushia pani a sabe buru sabe ko nto okwodina ho ko tu so gu ya dihye no so se papa na ko tu so ni ye no aban na ma krata bi se ya dihye no aso di ade na to anana no won se ade ni no se da bia itimi bi se se ni pan ta minim se mra wo ho se me bi se man pani se me sra no se kwanya bi wo ho a obetumi apa ma abusia na ka abusia so ya de ato ya fa so na dati me so me ye pani se na nanyifo otoso mienu be ko
Badaro
yo eni ti man ka boni no na fega na nyina to atese ye digu obi abusia bi pa wo obi a wanye abusia ni na wo be sorry na wo tutu ne ntoma sa wo kopere so bi na abusia ni by force
dabi
ebi si wo kuro ben so
dabi
odom na abusia no anya tani eyi eti o from day one odisia no akwa akura no o mampeni bi anu osisu hu onim sa papa no declare wo wiase nyinala sa wo fie konfio tom oyo dum kenkan history na no matre say ye nchini asama because obi mu nante ya no mu kopie otom ho ansa na obi be pia pam ansa na winiba ne bubu nkuro na ebe shopio etenye sesebe ye ni edwuma bi ye eni bibi ye ena ya hotaye eni ye tutu ye ntoma sesebe ye ko na anyanya bi amampani ote won eti woni mu dia enko obema ye kwan se ye mra nanim Oburoni mpo ni mse Professor Mills uka konfi no abo otwem. Oburoni muko wiase afa na nyina na kasa ofigana na ye backup the Professor Mills na waka otom account na mpacho odom na ni be no wo otom eye na nyanyimfo amadehye nkwa na egu otom ho a wo adom na fo odom na ni ebusua pani a ye fe ne nana akiremu akwa onu no tu nsuo gu ye dehye no so eti se ne obi gina ho no say Professor Mills afedi onfi konfi bia onfi odom na bia ne ya ye me sama betena konwa no so na obi abebie na no sa prof fi konfi na konfi adadin enye se ye nim dia ye betumi ayo na ye nim no mum ya ma kwan se enyi anomo no omo di buo ni die bi ebe na abusia no
sa
na kadia omo di twaso akọ omo anim no omo di bie buke fafa konfi na se dia odom na fo ehu se ebere ayeje ahowo na eche enye se yenim kasa pa na ye frey odom na ye dom ahowo ye bu ahowo yenim kasa but ye kasa woni mmere so ichenyo kombi na die emra so se ye hye odehye ne nwunyam we konfi asase so
okay
efisa wo ho ani afro se media fo bi aba media na aba no pacho wo then ya ye we konfi ni de na ko kire se pacho prof fie ni eye after se meko abanke siem na Ghana fo etwame adapa na sebe kafra omo de omo wate mama abusia na omo nim se prof efie abusia mu edin pa bata yiti enna me ne wo kase odom na abusia akaje yeso yate dende yewura na pada woroma enne otom odom na abusia ehuru bidi yesi dan se ya na pose on twen na abanpo emfre me ansa
nana ima
no kasa eye library na why the personal office wa fire dan a wo ba omo basa tena mu akenkan ni omo pese omo kan
nana ima obrasiem na po ben na wo kan
yewra na po nei Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aboni din se ono na o meye ne vice papa mami fa we fidie kasi esu be bia papa ni wo biala mi dina mebusia na se ewurade nsira ne kasiye pa kwaku fra ohema ne se mi hia no na mi kasa nkwa ekire no Koku Anyidoho mukwa na ase a munko nsira no maye na ekese papa na ote won onye greedy
amen
wa maye hunu se ampate wiase so bi dowa esese wudo ni bi
sa
empo sebe kafra oni wiase kura na bushia wo wiase no esese wo ma odo no ekene ewa bushia
sa
atamdidie onunti obidi atama ye de egu yechi because sebe kafra onu a wo ye ohowo bi firi asase bi so ye bushia ni nti ani ye twa na dapa no
arehosem
ompa ba na o kani obobo na ntesi yes na obobo kwa me kana nya ka yi etu ama me yam kura hihye me atete a wo se me to se be wo me kasa me ne kam na se kata me se be se me sran emri bi etwa me tiatia no se etu okotu me nana
okay
eti enna me gina ha me fa wo fidie kasi yesu egina me ne mabusha pani anam ehwe ne nam se onfa nchame na wa ma me yam crash me na ma san stress sadia ya si ye dono no onko so ando ye
yo
mo mana ba mo mbu abusia ni mu da sadia wo kaiye se wo tidi baabi na papa ne fa afun efre no na papa ne ni na na wakɔ n'akyi na obi nim kwan ɔfa so kɔ n'akyi na still Koku Anyidoho so ɔnna wɔ papa no ho no yɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ honhom da na sunsum wɔ de a yɛse sɛ ɔmo bɛto but ɔmo nhyia ne da
okay
ɔmo bɛfrɛ but ɔmo nhu ne kra
yo
so far as we still remains a dominant family in this country Koku Anyidoho still resists in our hearts.
amen
He is our brother. He will forever be our brother.
yo
And the son of the late Professor Ivan C. Mills.
okay nana ima mpacho wa ombrasiem nyame ya adom a eye 24th busumi edien na abusua no eye
Yo, say abusua no last 2 years 2022 no yeko share this year was ye bibi initially the naka ye no say 21st of July no enka wati asia ekobenya 80 years
okay
80 abusua ni keka bo mu no na ye ntwan sa wati asia nankwa na naka wasa ye hye na nyonyam enye ye fansa na nyonyam eno na abusua pe ni kwabna ban ni afani ne mpanifo tan na afefere oba ahema say na woni se 21st na 3 days nso abeto so a wuye onya ba bi koye enye ye di we ya ye sanfa we ntoa so na ye hye na nyonyam na odi hye ni hu se dia oti ase a do woni we so ye kosu ado no nti 24th to mafita na ye pegano na ya mane hu se abusua no ebusu do no se dia odo ye ye ba ye chibie ma 24 ye besani ne kosia fefefe na wi ase nyina hu se enya ya no ene ye de do no ne mu ye de ye kra ne ye nipadua nyina ene do no
yo nana
ye beko Asomdwee Park
yo
yako le
yo nana ye beba abe bo mochi don beba beta mochi na
yeda
nyame ye adom a ye hwe se mo ye sa program ni wi a mrebe mu a ye de beba studio ha na ja motumi ada ye adofo ase na nchechem bi wo ho no foforo so a ye de amamu ye beda wase bebre se o upe bre ene ye di nkomo nyame sha bebre yo orofo eye nana ninfo the third chidom hima ewo odom na abusua ewo Akumfi traditional area ena yene no atwetwe enkomo no mame enda ne me ho sima enje aboafo nkrato me ba na ya to adwumadi nso Rofo misama wakwaba ediba the seat show so e na two television musomfo Ohene Amoako na midi dwumadie ho chia me guest minim se me kan osofo se doctor o se oye bibia bi Samuel Koku Anyidoho oye CEO and founder edima the Atta-Mills Institute ene etwetwe enkomo ankoku ma mene kasa na metumu se I don't know how to describe it, but I think your demeanor, not just say you appreciate ni anana hima ekaya no your thoughts ni enko. Ni a ope yen say ye okukom no nanim begu ase e wo bedwam enam na dwembo ni nti obe chinchin ase na woda so te wata so.
Yeah.
Ensu bemansu.
Yeah.
Ana hima say appreciate you bebre oni abusuani nyina mo appreciate you bebre.
Ye nam ko benyina nyame ni ye nam yene bisazina obeya mountain saboteur denti nyajidi
Nyame beye obeya mo
seunya jida
nyame beya mo
o denti nyajidi
nyame beye
obeya mo seunya jida
nyame beya mo.
Look, now my imagine say after 12 years, me my mission tata me beyond, but it's very emotional. Nana hima me da say, it's been 12 long years, Ohene.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maswa sa Asomdwee for 11, 12 years. Me born in this side. Me ko wi asika.
Debbie.
Me fo obi ajapade.
Debbie.
Papa, good man like this, saw me, saw talent, saw virtue, saw strength, energy, purpose.
And saw the good in you.
Come and let's work. In fact, this book that I'm launching on the 24th, the foreword is by President John Atta-Mills.
The foreword.
Yeah.
The Ochon Dabena, Prof.
Don't worry, I don't want to take the
anyway.
So you see, yeah. I mean, that is the relationship I had with him. Very deep, father, friend, etiti or mommy. And nanahima medase, ebusha penyi kobna baini. Project na okase napo eyewo ekumfi. In fact, Napo actually wanted the project to be completed.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Yes.
Good.
Apparently, he knew President Mills from Nicola Blim.
Oh.
Yeah. That is the story I'm sure he himself will tell one day. But me soon, I made me tea, pim, die, me koba. And one day he called me. I came back from Israel. Anyway, long and short. Well, Nana Himaka. So today at least the cat is out of the bag. That
the apology amount saying
yeah. Nana Himamida say, Samuel Koku Anyidoho enyumri ade a waye me sure say we are for nyina etie me fiefo mabusuanfo betie se Koku Anyidoho nya bone bia na me adamfofo ene atamfo ni ewu. Yeah. What you couldn't do, that somebody is doing. And you see, Nebano asema okan here. This was the 5th anniversary. So Nini Ekuni Papa. He investigated and he will support any form of investigation. And he said, Ninia Sami Atta-Mills. Eka se minye busia. Mijitu se minye busia. Papa nakasaba. At the 5th anniversary, Eka sa se mwenti Sami Atta-Mills. MP for KE. Yebe si who. Una wudi unia wu. Ena wudi ya politics. Wewu. Ena una wenya MPB na wudi. Inti mayen kai obrai. Men kai yen yan. On kai yen yan. On kai yen yan. Ena kuita autopsy no. We autopsy no. Sami Atta-Mills say we autopsy no. We are near the autopsy aka wudi Samuel autopsy Atta-Mills. Na baby how de be konfako. You be see who Ghana. I'm telling you. Yeah, Samuel Autopsy, Atta-Mills. Na K.
Rebecca Nedino.
Yeah, Rebecca is Autopsy, not me. My friend is Samuel.
Honorable Samuel.
Honorable Samuel Autopsy, Atta-Mills, MP for KE. And in Kwasiye.
Yo, my main keka YouTube messages ni kakra mreno kwa reko. Way from Nayaki TV. Or see, Koku is the best man to save the NDC. Or see, he is honest. And man God so the Bible say true. Not just say no crepa. Bobi Ansan or say watching you live from Poland. Yo, Poland for me Jennifer Azuma or say good evening. Daniel Adai or say you are such an amazing person. May God protect and guide you in all your endeavors. Okay. Koku was firstborn of President Atta-Mills and the minimum Sasemuno. Koku is firstborn of Professor Mills. Nana Kofi Enim or say it's heartbreaking to hear this sad intent from JDM to JEA Mills. May he have eternal rest in the Lord. Nana Kofi Enim na ordinary there so buy messages no baby. Nana afo wusia afo me hu edini ye. Now, say, I'm enjoying the show. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. I say watching you from Milton Keynes, yes, in the UK. Me go hold until me body na me. Enchebia so mama invitation am about Milton Keynes.
And Russia she say England and win European Cup no.
Arrow ye boa and they buy. I say welcome back the seat. You oh my I say watching you live from the Netherlands, not just a brutally for no FA or say from UK, well said, Koku, good evening. Or say Alexander, any Bawa Yakubu, and a day or more than by Gogu. You are getting some good.
Well, I mean, I look, vindication lies in the womb of time.
Yes.
Yes. And the Chucha Juniper. And all the messages that have come, I thank you all from all over the world. God's time is the best. He makes things beautiful in His time. In His time, He makes all things beautiful. In His time, Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your way, that you do just what you say in your time. Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your ways, that you do just what you say in your time. I thank God.
Obia send him a message. You say, flag bearer, you don't have a good voice, so next time allow Koku to sing alone. You, Mati.
So now let's go into the politics of it.
Yes.
And for me as a communications person, some of the things that are happening.
Koku, before who can send be? Who see a year Dr. Baumia after so day. Ne running mate etudwa ma ewiase fanda nyina ye no oda so ebo apro ene nam the northern part of Ghana and so John Mahama ene nam Russia e bia ho na omobenya technology ebetumi de argue election. I don't know.
That's up to him. I mean, let him. He decides what he wants to do. He's the flag bearer. He wants to do what he wants to do. He doesn't want some of us around him, and we will not go and beg him. Yeah, I'm not the type of.
The offer will go
at this point, at this time. Look. For me, President Mills, called me in 2005. 3 clear years before the election. And that's Koku Anyidoho for you. I'm not lazy. I'm not a sycophant. If you want me to work for you, give me enough time.
4 months is not enough.
It's a waste of my time.
You don't want to be part of a losing team.
It will be a waste of my time. I can't use form because it's not magic. It is work. It's not magic. So if you call me around this time to come and be around you, it's a complete waste of my valuable time. I won't waste my time on that. He has never done it and he will not do it. Don't go hypothetical on that one. And besides, actually, I don't want to serve in the Mahama administration. I don't need it for anything. Now, the point I'm making is that when it comes to political strategy, yes, and I've said it, I don't want to serve in the Mahama administration. It's a waste of my time. I won't do it. I'll serve Ghana, but not in the Mahama administration. It's a waste of my time. Because
that is if he will get an
well, that is it. Yeah, but I won't
yes.
wait. It won't happen anyway, so I won't even think about it. It's a waste of my precious time. Now, what I'm saying is that I don't know how to be a sycophant. And so I will not be around you. Namin dadao. O pese me ye adwuma no mawa. Ye be ye adwuma no maka no kra na kyerɛ. Ba wo mpɛ no kra da me ha me ho and wasting me time around you na and say na debi. Now the point I'm making is that there ba wo me aye door to door, house to house. Master, here been when I was director of communications for President Mills. 2005, how old was I? Maybe 34 years old.
Okay.
When we came up with that kind of strategy for President Mills. And look, for a former vice president to call you at one point in time, come and work for me. I know you have what it takes.
So refreshing, eh?
Masa.
Yeah.
Abba.
At that young age.
Abba, President Mills. May your soul... Look, say, Prof, I love you. And I'll forever love you. I will not worship you. I mean worship you for no, but Prof, I love you. Look, it was an honor to work for him. And the strategy we used door to door, house to house, and we've been about Umiaye. And he started immediately. John Mahama was elected on May 13th, 2023. Baumia was elected on November 4th, 2023. About 6 months difference.
Yeah.
But since Baumia got elected November 4th, I haven't seen him rest.
Yeah.
And he said, Oyi Napo on the 9th, that's Tuesday. He's been up country, up north. I'm sorry, Kofie first.
Yeah.
Northeast. Wale.
Yeah.
Of course, if you then he's hit the road into the north proper. Now, northern region as it is, if your guys can give us northern region in focus, the graph, but I'm still talking.
Yeah.
Now, northern region as it is, Ohene, the 3 northern regions, northeast, 6 seats, northern region Ankasa, 18 seats, and a Savannah, 7 seats. Nini now Kabuma, 31 seats.
Okay.
31 seats, no, MPP was 16, and you were 15.
Okay.
So for the first time, MPP is leading the NDC in the 3 northern regions by 1 seat. Now that extra seat difference is coming from Baumia's home region, northeast. And I attribute it to the constituency called Yagba Kubori.
Okay.
It's a Mampushi seat. In political parlance, we call it overseas.
Okay.
How Baumia managed to get that seat from us, only God knows. Now, so northeast, 6 seats, MPP has 4, we have 2. Northern region, Ankasa, 18 seats, no, and 9.
Okay.
And a Savannah, 7 seats, no, you have 4, and no more 3. So they have 1 more seat. They have 16, we have 15. But my focus today, so this is 2012. NDC, MPP, 2016. Northern region in focus. So in 2012, look at it. NDC had 58%. Then MPP had 38%. 2016, we dropped to 56%. MPP grew to 41%. 2020, in terms of popular votes,
wonderful,
we dropped to 52%. MPP dropped to 46%.
MPP increased.
So MPP has been increasing consistently.
Yes.
Now 2012, who was the candidate for the NDC?
John Mahama.
Good. 2016 was the candidate for NDC.
John Mahama.
2020 who was the candidate for NDC?
John Mahama.
So this is John Mahama's record.
Wow.
In the northern region.
Amazing.
It's not me who is saying it.
Yes.
This is data. It is Obi one crime. No, Dada Muse, Mahama is going to win Greater Accra by 70%. He's lying to you. Some of these guys don't go to the regions. They are in Accra doing radio and TV politics.
Yes.
And I'm Dada NDC from the Pamocho. Listen to me. I have done it before and I know what I'm talking about. John Mahama consistently is dropping in the north. Now, let me give you the statistics. I'm now going to focus on northern region proper.
Okay.
Which is the 9-9.
Yes.
Now, 9-9 is dominated by 13.
So northern region has 18 seats.
And that's at 90s. 9-9. Apai. Apai no. 13 of the 18 seats in the northern region are Dagomba seats.
Okay.
Dagbon seats.
Okay.
That is Zabzugu, Tolon, Nanton, Yendi, Mion, Gushegu, Karaga. Tamale South, Tamale Central, Tamale North, Saneregu, Kumbugu, and Sabulugu. Now, the interesting thing is that in this Dagbon politics of the 13 seats, MPP has 7 and NDC has 6. MPP has Zabzugu, Tolon, Nantong, Yendi, Myong, Gushegu, and Karaga. We have Tamale South, Tamale Central, Tamale North, Sanerugu, Kumbugu, and Sabulugu. How did NDC begin to lose Dagomba seats? Only under John Dramani Mahama. And what makes matters worse, and I cringe, is that one of the glorious sons of Dagbon politics, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the manner in which John Mahama and Asedun Ketia conspired to embarrass him and throw him out of the leadership of the NDC. My fear and my worry, if we're not careful, is going to be worse for us in Dagbon.
The rippling effect.
Now, and politics is about advantage. What did Nanado do? What did Baumia and Co do? They entered Dagbon politics. While we were messing up Dagbon politics, they entered. So February 14th, Valentine's Day, the love letter or the chocolate and the love that Nanado gave the people of Dagbon was to elevate almost all the Dagomba boys to ministerial position, deputy minister position. And the icing on the cake was Honorable Adam Anta.
As the finance minister.
Finance minister.
Wonderful.
The first time a son of Dagomba.
Okay, so he is a Dagomba.
He's a Dagomba. He's a sitting MP.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
And so far he's doing well. He's doing well.
I mean, I don't even know how to put it.
Yeah.
The other day I was telling one of my godfathers, well, my boss now in politics. I don't think he wants me to mention his name for obvious reasons, but I was telling him that I admire that minister. Yeah. I've not met him before. And I will not deny one of my sisters. She's the NDC MP for Salaga South. Yeah, the Honorable Hajia Zuera Ibrahima. My sister. From a different mother. Very good friend, confidant, everything.
Okay.
She's a sitting NDC MP for Salaga South. Anyway, but the point I'm making is that, so she's one of the MPs holding the 4 seats in Gonja land or Savannah for us.
Okay.
I wish her well and pray she maintains the seat. She will. But I'm saying that now the politics of Dagbon, the 13 seats, already they're leading us by 1. What Nanado has done to elevate those boys. Now, and traditionally, the Dagombas and the Mampusis are already a close knit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not the one saying it, but the Gonjas are outside that close knit.
Okay.
And that's how it is. Baumia was running mate, and he was able to do this to the NDC in the 3 northern regions.
Yeah.
Today is flag bearer. Give me anything Gushegu or Nanton, any of those clips.
Yeah, production. Mubenya Gushegu or Nanton. Bibi Ediamaya.
Nanton. Not Nanton. I'm prophylizing it, but Nanton. Good. This is what.
Okay, so this is Gushegu.
Gushegu. I think this is Asan Tampuli's constituency. And that's Dr. Baumia sitting there. This is what the vice president, the MPP flag bearer, is doing in Dagbon.
Yeah.
While John Mahama says he's launching his book in Russia. Come on, let's get serious. John Mahama, we beg you. If you're not interested in the NDC, don't destroy it for us.
I get your drift.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
This is what Rawlings was doing. Sweeping all these seats. John Mahama came, was doing, Atta-Mills came, doing the same thing. John Mahama, what are you doing to the NDC? Today, I'm reliably informed. We don't, and now this is Nanton.
This is Nanton.
This is Baumia, and this is all Dagomba area. Look at, this is night in Nanton. So at night, the man is campaigning. You are in Russia. From Russia with love.
And then when you lose the election,
thank you. Don't come and say Koku Anyidoho has made you lose an election.
Somebody has rigged the election.
Thank you. Or Jim Mensah has rigged an election. The man is working 24 hours. I saw a picture, a clip of him in Chereponi. It was raining. Bawumia was in the rain. So the man is campaigning, rain or shine, day or night. You are in Russia, that you are launching your book in Russian language. When people ask that almost say 8 years. Where in the Constitution, Ohene, is it written that 8 years, 8 years? The Constitution says that after every 4 years,
go for an election.
There will be an election cycle.
Yes.
And lays down the criteria for the elections. There's nothing 8 years in any constitution. That's why MPP themselves, me personally, I don't like this breaking 8 thing. It's a bit condescending. They should put it aside and go for an election and win. And stop the breaking the 8. It's a bit condescending. It's a 4-year cycle. And you are going for a 4-year cycle. Give the message you have and stop the breaking the 8 as if the 8 is some barrier, be that everybody must stop there. No. For me, because the breaking of the 8 sounds like Alan Tremantin's Edrumiso. The man says he has a vision. That's Bawumia. He's propagating his vision. John Mahama says he has a 24-hour economy thing. From the day he said it when he made the TUC, and I said, "Nuketia can or Techima na say wenchi say the light be come organizer for anajo." Ediba na no pudon. You be call pudon China konyen jata ene sisi brisi ene you friend say Osono na ye NDC for na konyen Osono. Nti Osono no be dose wo Ghana mu a he for na be nya vote na free. What kind of that is that? Obisi unam Kumasi kwan so na wo kwa baby a ye ho nam no sa akrantie ne odada insan mo ano 24 hours. Obisi ye be wo fufuo 24 hours. Ye be ton wache 24 hours. 124-hour economy. Now no the enkoti a NDC parliamentary candidate for say Sikado. Ono they all say if you don't understand the 24-hour economy, then you have a problem with your brain configuration. Oh my goodness, NDC. 208. What did we do? Building a better Ghana. Simple. 4 thematic areas. Investing in people, job creation, a strong and resilient economy, governing in an open, honest, transparent manner. Magana Yakari. Simple. Straight to the point. Case. Keep it simple and short. Everybody understood it. And we won an election. Today, 24-hour economy. And yet Jatani Enya. Ni ekonye Osono. Me NDC ni na me konye Osono. Now Osono me dos Ghana. Na me nya me vote na free. What kind of party is this? Now, you can't correct radio so ADD attempt. ADD attempt near Kita. Oh my goodness. And when we say it, then they say you are anti-JM. JM is pro who? JM. If we are anti-JM, JM is pro who? If there's anybody who's anti-NDC in this country, it's John Dramani Mahama. Wants nothing, and this is Savannah in focus. He himself, Damungo, 2012, 2016, 2020. Now, production, please give me his own Bole Bamboy. I think I gave you something on Bole Bamboy. His own, what he was doing in Bole Bamboy for the period he was MP. Let Ghanaians see. I don't hate him. The figures are speaking. This is the John Mahama we're talking about. And when we say it, because they don't want you people to know the truth. NDC, they don't want you people to know the truth. So they don't give you this data. They'll come and tell you that somebody is not good. The police want to steal. The military want to steal. G-Mensa wants to steal. Everybody wants to steal. But these are the facts on the ground. John Mahama has been dropping numbers. Good. This is the history of Mahama's performance in Bole Bamboy. This is it. 1996, 2000, 2004. In 1996, NDC under John Mahama Bole Bamboy were doing 81.9%. MPP was doing 18.1%. 2000, look at the significant drop from 81% to 67.7%. Then 2004, we dropped to 61. So while we are dropping from 81 to 61, a 20-point reduction under John Mahama, 96 to 2004, MPP is growing at even a faster exponential rate, mathematical rate, than the way we are dropping. From 18% in 96 to 37 point something percent. If you are running up to a whole number, almost 40% in 2004. Yeah. This is John Mahama in Bole Bamboy. So if President in 2004 or see obey Jai politics or something, they'll be going to 2008 no. Now because on parliament biom or see Ojai akusuya there. It is a president most in a year wadum and salvage your political career. And I repeat, John Dramani Mahama, it was President Mills who salvaged your dying political career and made you his running mate, and you became vice president and president. Now you mess up Haruna Idrisu at the front bench. Today we can't find Atufosin. For about 1 week now, yes. Atufosin should tell us where he is. We cannot find him on the front bench of the minority. And I have evidence to that effect. Atufosin, where are you? Haruna Idrisu will never have left the minority orphaned. The way Atufosin has left the minority orphaned. And then we Voltarians. This is Volta in focus. This is Volta Regional, the World Bank. 2012, we were doing 91%. 2016, we dropped to 87%. 2020, we dropped to 84%. MPP is growing 2012, 7%, 2016, 10%, 2020, 14%. Only God knows what they'll get in 2024. This is what Bahama is doing to all. I've shown you figures. Oh, Volta, Northern, General Ghanaian. This is what John Mahama is doing to the NDC. And Koku Anyidoho, who is NDC through and through. John Mahama was not NDC when NDC was born. He joined the NDC only in 1996 because of his own political reasons. This is what he's doing to the NDC in our strongholds.
And these are figures.
I will say it today and I will say it tomorrow. Asomdwee Park says he has sacked me from the NDC. I'm not leaving the NDC. I'm not leaving the NDC today, tomorrow. But one fine day, leadership will change. And when the leadership changes, we shall rebuild the broken down walls of the NDC, just as Nehemiah rebuilt the broken down walls of Jerusalem.
Wow. These are facts. And I don't do
that.
Yes.
I work with facts and figures. And I brought you the facts and figures. If John Mahama and his boys, the scoundrels, have contrary figures, they should come and disprove the figures I've put out there.
Yo, Uncle Koku said a breno ayebe.
You are just everything Rawlings has done, everything Atta-Mills has done. You are just destroying it. And they say we shouldn't say it. People are crusading that lands should not be sold. I agree. State assets should not be sold. I agree. Me too, I'm crusading for the survival of the NDC. And that's why John Mahama will debate Bawumia, whether he likes it or not. I've said it here. I've decreed. John Mahama, you better prepare and go and debate Bawumia. Defend your 24-hour economy. Tell us what it means. And explain your past record. Otherwise, forget about the presidency. It won't happen. Nobody's getting a free bus ride to run this Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. We were having challenges today. You had challenges in the past. That's why you lost by over 1 million votes. Yes. The fact that we have challenges today doesn't mean that you are the automatic choice. No way. Ghana doesn't belong to you. And I've said somewhere that if leadership is about looting and stealing and is mismanaging the economy, why should one man alone get the opportunity to mismanage, loot, and mess up the economy twice? You have one opportunity. We all have one opportunity. So come and stand on your feet and defend your record and debate Bawumia, or forget it.
Just as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia defended his achievement or the government's achievement at the CEO's
we haven't seen some before. A sitting government facing obvious challenges has the boldness and the energy to say, I'm ready for a debate. And I heard Dr. Kennedy. I'm sorry, Dr. Kennedy, please, that Bawumia is calling for a debate because it will be to his advantage.
Why?
No, hold on. But for goodness sake, what is wrong? Every day we wake up, we pray for God to bless us. We are all seeking advantages in this world. So if I know something will inure to my advantage, what is wrong with it? What is wrong with it?
So Mahama is avoiding the debate.
So by that same logic, it means that the debate will not
favor
Thank you.
Mahama. That's why it's
Atta Kennedy, you put the analysis that you are doing. All you are telling us is that Mahama is running away from a debate because he knows that it will not favor him. That is what you are telling us. He will do it. If you want to become... No, look, there's still time. If you're not ready to become president, you can step down. Biden, Democrats in the US are calling for Biden to step down because of one debate. Is that not it?
Yes, yes.
So we will have our debate in this Ghana. And if people must step down, they will step down.
He cannot run away
He
from
will
the
run away.
debate.
Well, lie. Much of your get
So,
I'm telling you. Okay, for fair. A ban no mene, a ban no war. Obado moshi, okay, obawi.
what fair debate?
For Jinoge, Afro Nukumi, Ube Jinao Naisu, any Akasa. You will stand on your feet and speak to us. Otherwise, forget it.
1 minute. One thing that was striking. Okay, that's right. One thing that was so striking. The media engagement. No, 1 minute. Emrena yebe. Na me pese mi jao, but ma mimbi sao. John Mahama is owning free SHS. Na oka the previous government no so. Well, I was a deputy general secretary. I was part of President Mills's government. We didn't have issues with free SHS. Okay. We were eliminating schools under trees, creating infrastructure all over from basic school to tertiary, 3 public universities, opening up nursing training colleges, midwifery schools all over the place. We had nothing to do with it. You didn't cancel nurses and teachers training allowance? John Mahama came, ate the meat, threw the bones at us, he and Setekpe, Atufosin and Co. And with Jenana and Co. started taking off all these allowances. I was deputy general secretary. And now can you say we anti JM? Because we are a social democratic party. And you're doing one more munibi and sana esro for Nenya. And you took away some of these things, these social intervention things. And today you are claiming that you introduced free SHS. Well, the verdict is out there. Whether he introduced. He said he launched the progressive free SHS, which is a lie because Osha Records now he didn't launch the progressive free SHS. I mean, why should I waste more time, my time on such banal issues? Anyway, everybody knows that free SHS Nanado it was his pet thing. Baumia said they will reintroduce. The allowances. Yeah. The allowances were reintroduced. Exactly. Of course, there's a problem with delay. Now, some have been paid. So, when we put all these things together. In the educational sector, and I'm saying on two weeks hence, President Akufo-Addo is commissioning phase 2 of UHAS. Yes. By the grace of God, I've been invited by the council chair in my capacity as one of the sons of the region and somebody who has kept a close eye on UHAS. I will be there. Okay. If the opportunity allows me, I will stand by Nanado. Okay. I'll congratulate him. John Mahama, when you see me by the president and all the boys around him and you want to go and drink DDT and die, please. That's your own wahala. Putin says that his duty is to dispatch people to God, for God to deal with them. If you want to dispatch yourself to God because I'm helping Nanado commission UHAS, go ahead. We shall meet on the other side of the river. You better say. Mr. Sitofer. I mean, look, Reverend, you see, this party was born out of a revolution. I was in Burma camp, 79. I saw the revolution, May 15th, June 4th, 31st. Aluta. I'm saying, and come on, the questions will be brave, but meant to me. I have also ascended questions be brave. You better sign the Uncle Koku Abba. That is Samuel Koku Anyidoho, our founder and CEO, Edema, the Atta-Mills Institute, and any Chicken Common. Yamia Duma, a Wukwada Ebe, interview, Kassepa, and Dr. Abu Sakara, and no Nkomodi, Etuchi, Jumedia, was soon to me, Jidisa Obepe, a brain, also a catcher will be, say, Yamia Duma Wukwada on for the video and two, not two, no on share the seat. Show. Penifo eboa me e ma me de dwumadie we bra mu me production team. Lawyer Charles Kweku amu date era Ohene Kofi Safo awie so no odifufu US abrochi mamu. Robert Bafo ena Bafofin ena Kwesi Ninsin Justice Aful Ima George Sakode Focus penifo ena ebo mechi don ma me de ena dwumadie we bra mu. Facebook and YouTube messages in Pacho. Yadam say most of them messages a buy. Nyamia Duma. Give me a handshake. Thank you. Nyamia Duma. Catch a friend is a Akumpreko. Have I told you the story before? No. That
where he slept and tell him I didn't ask that he should be arrested. But interestingly enough, when they said I was going to do a coup and overthrow the government 2018, when they put me in the BNI cell, the student mattress, the dark cell, the BNI officer said, Honorable, you know what I said? What? Say this mattress is the same mattress Kennedy Agyapong slept on when he came here.
On that mattress, no, Nyami Aduma Ugwada, Ebeshia, Rofo Makamu.